Okay then mate, so we're going to do a little mock test. Alright, so the kind of roads that potentially you may do on your real test in next week.
Yeah.
Alright, and so when you're ready, normal drill. Don't need to give you a brief because I must have done it 10 times before, so don't see the point doing it again. So we're going to start with the independent driving.
Okay.
He says. There we go.
Please leave the roundabout at the third exit onto Midway.
Okay, so when you're ready, I'll let you start the vehicle. Okay, and I'll let you move off when safe to do so. So obviously you see me now as a driving examiner, alright?
Yeah.
So it's all on you. No pressure. So follow the sat nav until I direct you otherwise. When safe to do so, can you just demist your front window, please? Lovely, thank you very much. And just turn that on.
Please leave the roundabout at the second exit into Midway. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit into Midway. Please leave the roundabout at the second exit onto Midway. Please leave the roundabout at the third exit onto Great Western Way. Now turn left.
Yeah, don't turn left here. Yeah, it's just because it's a big roundabout. It's just told you to come off, basically. Yeah, yeah. We don't want to go to McDonald's. I can understand why there's a little bit of confusion there.
Please leave the roundabout at the first exit onto A3102. Now turn left. Please turn right in 200 yards onto Redposts Drive.
So that's the next set of traffic lights to turn him right. Yeah, please.
Now turn right. Prepare to turn left.
No, mate. Well, look, quarter of a mile. Traffic lights, you're going to turn left.
Please turn left in 200 yards onto Pedlar's Way. Now turn left. Please turn left in 400 yards onto Foxham Way. Now turn left. Please leave the roundabout at the third exit into No Lane.
Okay, it's just a bit further out. There's no like traffic sign to tell you it's a roundabout, but I promise you it is a roundabout here. So roundabout, turn right for the exit. Okay, because there's what you call all the new builds and the road format's changed slightly. The roundabout's going to follow the road ahead. Okay, so the sat nav hasn't picked up that we've got a roundabout here.
In 200 yards, you will have reached your destination.
Okay,
You
so
have reached your destination.
so I'm going to direct you as normal now. Okay, so the end of the road, we're going to turn right. It's almost like a head, to be honest. is you've got a protected lane, so you're just about to make out the sign now, look. Alright, because obviously the sign's like just covered in treeage. So turn in left, first exit. Okay, traffic lights like to follow the road ahead, but I would encourage you to pick up the right hand lane when it's safe to do so. Traffic light is going to follow the road ahead, not that we can go anywhere else. And the next roundabout we're going to turn right, please, third exit to Freshbrook. Please turn right, third exit. Park on the left before that white Audi. Don't worry about being opposite the junction on this occasion. That's lovely, that do. Cool. Okay, thank you very much, and then drive on when safe to do so. On the right, see there's like a black bin, red car on the right, on the driveway, see the red car? Yeah. You park somewhere up by there, try not to block any of the driveways, so park on the right for me please. Lovely, thank you. And then what I'd like to do now please, like to reverse back 2 car lengths, keep close proximity to the curb on your right. Okay, so doing the right reverse, alright? So start the manoeuvre when safe to do so. Okay, thank you, and then drive on when safe to do so. We're going to turn left. Roundabout, turn right, third exit. Before the next minor road on the left. Thank you. And then drive on when safe to do so. to do so. We started, so just past that, like there's like a concrete drain in the path, just park on the left just after that, and then we ain't in the way of anybody then. Lovely, thank you. Alright, and then turn off the engine for us. Okay then, so what do you think I'm going to say to you? Right, so a little bit of hesitation.
Yeah.
So when you come to this very first roundabout here, arguably you should just carry on going.
Okay.
Alright, but you stopped and then you're a little bit lucky because then it became like one of the busiest roundabouts in Wiltshire. Alright, and then we come up to the third roundabout and then we had the police turn in right. So come from our left, Rivermead I think it is, and whatchamacallit, they're your blocker. And then you had a couple more blockers, so just try and read the road a little bit better. So again, not be nasty, just a little bit hesitant on that as well. Alright, and there's a couple of junctions, like when we're in Freshbrook, again, just like a little bit hesitant again. So just be a little bit more confident in your ability. Remember, if you can
walk it, you can drive it.
Yeah. Or I'm not saying that's going to change your life, that saying, but obviously try and remember that as well. It'll help you. And look for your blockers, especially on the roundabouts. Alright, what was the main points that you fell down on? Begins with B, rhymes with us.
Bus.
Yeah, so the bus wasn't great.
No.
So as soon as that bus indicated left, you got 2 lanes, should have checked your mirrors, alright, and you had an opportunity to go out. The van was behind you.
Yeah.
Alright, then obviously the vans overtook you. Alright, so then you held back. But the issue is then you like went to move off, got way too close to the bus. Alright, and also, what gear were you in?
Second.
Yeah, and I pushed your clutch down, and then you shoved it in one, realised, oh, fiddlesticks, we're in the wrong gear. Obviously, drivers aren't going to do that. Then you would have stalled in the middle of the road, look. There was a Mini behind us, so you'd have made the Mini slow right down. Yeah, I don't believe the Mini would have crashed into us for 1 second. Not going to make a mountain out of a molehill, because the Mini was quite far back. But I don't believe you would have sorted the car out quick enough and safe enough. So you would have had an impact on that Mini, because that Mini would have had to slow right down because of you stalling in the middle of the road, right? So rather than let that happen, I just pushed the clutch down and stopped it from happening. Also then, just be careful coming up, prepare to turn left. But look for how many yards it is away. It's a quarter of a mile. I appreciate this is not the best of sat-navs in my opinion. Alright, so just be careful with that, so don't get caught out.
Okay.
Yeah, because on the TomToms it might say 500 yards turn left.
Yeah.
Yeah, so just be careful with that. Alright, because you indicated and I said don't do that. Then that old boy then's pulled out on you. Yeah, not because it's horrible, because obviously when he looked at you indicated that, and then he ain't looked again, then he's looked to his left and he's just pulled out. Alright, if he'd have looked again he'd have realised you cancelled your indicator, but he didn't. Anyway, then we come to the end of the road of Mill Lane, turning right. That was not good at all.
No.
Right, what kind of junction would you say that is, open or closed?
Closed.
Right, so what gear do you want?
First.
What gear were you in?
Second.
Right.
Yeah.
So you stalled in the middle of the road. You can't be doing that.
No.
Yeah, so it's just rushed. I just would have stick to number 1. Yeah, okay, the Mercedes is turning right, but the issue is that you're going a bit too slow. If you'd have lifted the clutch up really slowly in second gear, you would have got away with it.
Yeah.
But because you lifted the clutch up a bit too fast, then consequently, unfortunately, you've actually stalled.
Yeah.
Alright, so that's not, obviously you don't want to be doing that. So that'd be a serious fault, same as a serious fault with the bus as well.
Okay.
Yeah, and gear. Alright, so you'd have like a serious fault for basically your gear's wrong.
Yeah.
So then consequently it's going to make you stall in the middle of the road. blind spot check as well. So we are doing a hill start near Grange Park, and you just didn't twist round enough in your right shoulder. So make sure you look properly over your right shoulder to ensure it's 100% safe. All the other times I pulled you over, it's fine. Right reverse wasn't the best, so backtracking. Make sure you look over your left shoulder a bit more. You just looked around, looked over your left shoulder once, and just gone back. Never looked over it again. So just be careful of that, because obviously something could have come behind us. It didn't, and you did look before you started, but it would have been nice to have another look. Yeah, because predominantly you wouldn't be looking out the back, don't you? Because that's where you're going. Anything else? No, that's it. All right, we definitely strongly advise you to watch it back. Yeah. Any questions? Anything you didn't understand?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right.